Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and joining us today we have Alan Howard from the fire department. Thank you so much for being with us today.
It's good to be here.
And it's that time of year. We're all packing our summer schedule and making itineraries for some summer travel, which typically will include staying at maybe a hotel here and there throughout the summer, getting the family together. And when you're thinking about that, you also want to think about some safety tips when you are traveling and staying at hotels. And so Alan's going to share some of those with us today.
Right, yep, it's summertime, it's summer vacation, and everyone's traveling, and like you said, maybe staying in a hotel or a motel, and there's a few things that you can keep in mind, especially just fire safety wise, when you're staying in a motel or a hotel. Nowadays, most hotels, motels have fire alarm systems and sprinkler systems, so to meet codes and things of that nature. Some of your smaller places may not, so just always try to make sure that any place you're staying at least has fire alarms and smoke detectors, but preferably sprinkled, of course. One thing, and I do when we go on vacation or take a trip, when you get to your room, count the doors between your door and the exits. Yep. So if something should happen and there was smoke in the hallway or something, as you leave your room, know if you turn right, it's 4 doors to the exit door, or if you turn left, it's 7 doors to the exit door. And that's something that, if it was dark, no power, something like that, or a smoke condition, you could at least know how many doors you passed, and then that next door is your exit door to get you out. That's one thing that I do, and always make sure to know where the exits are in the hotel when you check in. You can also bring a flashlight. Make sure you keep it handy, so if there is, again, smoke condition or no power, you can at least see. Also make sure to, with your flashlights, keep a room key with it, so if it is a fire alarm and everybody evacuates, and then you're going to get back in later because there wasn't an alarm, in case it was a false alarm or something, then you do have a way to get back into your room. There should be an escape plan, as well as from counting the doors to the exits when you get there. But on the back of your door, there should be an escape plan that you can look at. Make sure that when you make your reservations, if you have any type of hearing problem, they have rooms, of course, set up with more visual detectors and devices to let you
yeah, we've definitely come a long way in terms of the gadgets that they have to let us know that there's a real problem. But that's a good tip about counting the doors and also looking at that fire evacuation plan. Am I missing anything with hotels and motels?
Well, just a couple of things. Make sure that if before you do open the door, if there's a fire alarm, fill your door leading out into the hallway with the back of your hand to make sure it's not hot. Okay. The back of your hand's a lot more sensitive than the palm, so always fill with the back of your hand. If it's hot, don't open it. And if you do open it and it's a heavy smoke condition, close the door, wet towels under the thing, and make sure you call the front desk, call 911, call both, and make sure that they know that you are in the room.
And probably a good idea to see where you are in the hotel, like, once you've given the room 209, right, so that like I'm, the front of the building or the back or the right side, or, so that you can actually tell someone. Because sometimes the hotels sort of go on and, they can get pretty complicated.
Right. And just the only other thing is if you, most doors now have automatic closures, but if you open the door or close it behind you, that helps stop the fire spread and the spread of smoke. So if you open the door, close it behind you on your way out, and always it's posted everywhere now, but make sure not to use the elevators, right, and to use the stairwells when you're leaving.
Great. Are we missing Missing any details that we need to go for all of us going on vacation this
I
summer?
believe for the fire side, I believe that will take care of it.
Great. Thank you so much, Alan, for being on today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.